Welcome to Ready Set RC, and today we have the Eazy RC Thunderstorm 1/18 scale crawler. And this truck, guys, it's not new from what I see. For the most part, it's not a new truck, but there are some new looks to the truck compared to what's been out before. I purchased this from Amazon, $99.99 plus tax, and it looks like a fairly good truck. Let's get the Thunderstorm out of the box and see what it comes with. Comes in this nice foam case, typical of what we would see from FMS. And yes, Eazy RC is another one of those FMS brands that are out there. You get the typical controller, feels really good, nice foam wheel. Let's get that off. Throttle, steering, and the third channel right here at your thumb. You have a bind button, reverse button, steering trims, throttle dual rate, throttle trims, your on-off switch right there. And it's going to take your batteries down below. It's a little hatch system, and you're going to put your AAAs down here. You get your owner's manual and some decals. Battery and everything else is still within the box. So you get a T-wrench, USB charger. This is like an inspection certificate that comes with it. And then here we go, guys. We get the truck. As typical with these FMS Eazy RC trucks, there's no foam in the tires. They don't feel bad, but these are going to go. I got some hop-ups already for this truck. We'll talk about that in a minute. Phillips hardware throughout this truck. The grill up in the front, bumper. There's lights in this truck as well, which can be controlled by the truck. I'm imagining that's what the third channel is for. You get your battery already installed. You get your battery tucked up into the truck. And this is your battery. It's a 2S 380 mAh LiPo pack. And it's not strapped down or anything like that. It's just tucked up underneath there. Typical leads to go to your ESC. And your ESC is a 2-in-1 ESC. So it's an ESC and also a receiver on here. The servo is not mounted to the axle to give you that more realistic look. I mean, you guys going on underneath, you guys can see completely composite. Even the chassis is a composite chassis. 4-link suspension in the front, 4-link suspension in the rear. Composite drive shafts, they're telescopic in the front and also in the rear. You have composite axles in the front and also in the rear. Friction shocks. This truck does not have portals, straight axles in the front and the rear of the truck. There's a 5th usable tire also in the rear. A whole bunch of molded bits on this truck too. The doors do not open, they stay fastened. Snorkel coming off the top. And typical with these FMS trucks, we're gonna have a high torque brushed motor that comes along with it. There's a couple optional packs that you can buy with this. Shocks, roof rack, bumper. And if you guys really like these tires, these wheels are bead locks, so you can reuse these tires on the truck. I do not plan to. Let's go and let me show you everything that I have purchased to upgrade on this truck off the bat. I'm just going with some basic parts up front. I'm gonna put some brass bead locks on the truck to get things started, and some more grippy tires from Endura. That's the first start off that we'll do on this truck. We'll see how it performs. I normally don't go too crazy with these Eazy RCs and these basic FMS trucks. They're more there for scale than they are for performance. So we'll see how this performs on the course. We'll try it out with the bead locks. We'll try it out with the bead lock and new tires on there. I won't even bother trying this out stock. There's been several videos of these basic FMS Eazy RC trucks, and I've had these on the channel before, so you guys have seen what the performance looks like on my test course before. So we're just going to throw the bead locks on there and see how it performs. So what are my thoughts on the Eazy RC Thunderstorm? Now, after throwing on the brass wheels and the Endura tires on here, I think it made it a little bit better, but I have to say, guys, this falls more in the realm of a very scale looking truck, but not that capable. Probably really good on the trails, but even if it was on the trails, it would need to be a little bit faster than it is right now. Servo is good, but you're gonna have to dial in the dual rate on it because it's just not enough turn radius to even make it adequate on this truck. Speed-wise, that's top gear. On this style course, you're not really going for speed. You really want to be able to maneuver in and out of the turns. As you guys saw, I didn't really put it too much on the course because there's a lot of areas on this course it's just going to fail. And since it is a bigger RC, areas like the mud pit over there, it's not gonna work because it's just too big to be in the mud pit. And then the other areas, because of its ground clearance, it kind of struggles. It did very well on the seesaw though. I like how it did on the seesaw, but there's other areas of the course, like if I was to take it over here, it would just struggle. On the bridge, it wouldn't do bad, but it even struggled going up the slope right over there. It struggled on the slope. And there was some parts on the other side of the slope, it just struggled trying to just go over some regular parts of the course. And that's because of that ground clearance. Hopefully you guys are able to see that. The ground clearance is just way too low on this. If that diff pumpkin was just a little bit more up, it would make it a better performing truck. If you guys really like your Jeeps, go ahead, go for it. But I would say this one's probably a pass for me. I just like my trucks a little bit more capable. They don't need to be full on comp crawlers, but they do need to be a crawler to go on this course. And as I said, this course is not a super technical course at all, but it has to be able to do just some of the basic stuff to at least be able to perform on this. And this truck struggles. But we're gonna leave it here, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram for the latest updates to the channel. This is Ready Set RC, signing out. Thanks again, guys.